Today we're going to be playing Kyle is Famous. And this is a game where it's a text-based adventure, and I don't know what happens. It's going to be very fun. I haven't played yet, so let's just go into it. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. Okay. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is kind and lovely philanthropist. I can't say it. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Start preparing. Okay. Kyle's first decision was made wisely. Wither away. We're gonna do that. Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered away. Withered successfully and died. Shucks. Kyle is now a ghost. This does not revive him of his responsibilities. Get out of bed anyway. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Scavenge. Sit at desk. Open the closet. Exit bedroom to hallway. We're gonna scavenge. Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs. Gossip back to bugs. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon he had a small handful of various insects, dead and alive. Immediately. Kyle threw his head and crammed the sticky, wriggling mass into his mouth. He felt refreshed. Kyle returned to the center of his bedroom. We're gonna open the closet. Choose an outfit. Skunk pastries. Kyle chose his pastries made of mashed skunk flesh. Choosing the slimy garments to stay proved difficult, so Kyle opened to stick them to his body with hot glue. Okay. This is killing me. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Okay then, we're gonna exit to the bedroom. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. We're gonna check the locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door is locked from the inside. Floats through as a ghost. Okay. Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door. Go inside. Kyle found himself in a room. He's stashed the various items sent to him by fans. Check sewing machine? Why does he have a sewing machine? Kyle walked over to the dilapidated sewing machine. Its box was only half removed. What? Kyle found himself in the room. He stashed his various items sent to him by fans. Back to hallway. Kyle walked into the small hallway. We're gonna go over to the kitchen. Kyle walked into the center of the kitchen. We're gonna check the pantry. Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was locked with a small keyhole. Okay. So I guess we're gonna open the fridge. Kyle opened the fridge intending to find something to eat. We're gonna eat crust on fridge wall. Kyle started scraping the streaks of crud and spots of black mold off the walls of the fridge. Ew! After walling up the filth from the sides of the fridge, Kyle bit into the crusty, moist ball. Several minutes of chewing later, Kyle finished chewing and swallowed the ball whole. God, he is gross. Back to kitchen. Kyle walked in. Okay, we're gonna return the hallway. Let's just leave the apartment now. Kyle walked into the middle of the road and took a long, pondering look around him. We're gonna go to the neighbor. Kyle hurried to the set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. How? Sitting across his host chair was a glamorous woman with the air of gentility. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Approach her. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Kyle responded, scream and spin in circles. Yeah. Kyle started to streak out his arms wide, tilted his head upwards, and was interrupted by his producer telling him, him and Rachel that it was time to start the show. Start interview. Love the sound effects. A moment later, after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking up at the camera. Welcome up to the Stay Up Late with Kyle show. Introduced Rachel. Kyle vomited all the horrible things that he had eaten onto the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple claps, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Kyle stopped, then vomited again. Then continued with a shaky voice. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. Kyle motioned at Rachel, who smiled and waved to the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I am glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile. In shock, Kyle realized he had never bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Knowing that he had eyes of millions upon him, Kyle came up with a solution quickly. Play dead, run away, blame Rachel for lack of notes. We're gonna play dead. Kyle slumped in his seat and played dead. Kyle, what are you up to? Asked Rachel, still smiling. Kyle did not respond and hoped nobody would ask questions. Kyle, why are you pretending to be dead? Asked Rachel. I could see you breathing. Okay, sorry. Forgot to breathe that. Kyle held his breath. Producer whispered to Kyle, whispered to Rachel, give her over your earpiece. Give him a couple slaps across the face and see if he wakes up. Rachel got up from her chair, walked up to Kyle, and slapped him firmly across the face. Rachel slapped Kyle continuously, trying to get him to stop play acting. Other members of the crew stepped into frames to start slapping Kyle as well. Soon, Kyle's lost in the amassment of people all around him, all slapping his face with both hands. The slapping went on for many hours. Kyle did not wake up. Why? Eventually, Kyle did not need to pretend to become unconscious. And Kyle prepared by dying. Thank you guys for watching episode 1 of Kyle is Famous. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We will be doing a part 2 to this because there's a lot of endings we can do. So, I'll see you guys next time for that, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.